I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players. We've seen that before, and there was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Iowa State's offense will get the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw so many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, winning at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Back to pass, it's Beck. Hauls it in. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Defense showing blitz here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cyclones line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. To the air on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Turning on the Jets. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Offense trying to keep him off balance on 1st and 10. Power football with the run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete to the left. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Trying to make magic with his feet. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line.
Once you start getting closer to the end zone, you start bringing in more big bodies, right? They're going to run the football more. The field shrinks. I can run different coverages, but really nice job saying, that's fine. You bring in the big bodies. I'm going to toss the ball in the perimeter for a nice positive gain.
Takes the handoff. It's Ives. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the Huskers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Sowell. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a man, it's Beck. Fires to the big fella. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. And the Cyclones have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. So they picked up that last 1st down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Makes the catch. It's Johnson, and they get him down.
The pass rush has got to do a better job with their lane integrity. You cannot let this particular quarterback with his speed flush out to the right or to the left because he's absolutely going to kill you. You've got to do a better job collapsing the pocket, forcing him to step up into the teeth of your rush.
The Cornhuskers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Gets it out fast. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hunter. He'll work his way down to the 28. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires left. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top again. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need one more yard. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Fourth down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Trying to punch it in. He is denied. Stop just short of the goal line. Pushed his way to the 1 and could go no further, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the Cyclones are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Looking to throw, it's Beck. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Huskers come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Got it in the middle. It's Markway. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll open the second half on the ground. It's a seam wide open. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Got his man downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down on this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Beck. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Wide open spaces. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
He'll keep it himself. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time. Playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Third down play from the gun. Touchdown, Iowa State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. To the air, it's Raiola. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here's a heat. He's going to run it. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air on 1st down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Jackson. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Field goal is good. The lead is now back down to 9.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Buying some time. At the 35, he's loose. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Designed runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. This is a big key for us to win this game.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He turns it loose to the left. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Moving away from pressure. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. This guy is so impressive, both with his ability to move, to buy time, to run, and then he'll kill you with his arm.
Unbelievable. He's just a freak. It's like he's playing a video game, and everybody else is trying to play real-life football. It's ridiculous to be that fast and still be a quarterback, still make plays down the field. It's just not fair.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Beck. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He lofts one down the sideline. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Huskers! And the beatdown has ensued. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. They say there's no more loyal fan base than the one at Nebraska. Well, this guy is becoming their hero with this performance.
And Nebraska fans have a special place in their heart for a quarterback that can run it, that can throw it, show you all the dimensions of their game because they've had so many great ones in the past. And this guy, he looks like the future.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Looking down the middle. He's got it. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to pass, it's Beck. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Townsend. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he'll slide after picking up the 1st down. The Cyclones moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Cyclones! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands... true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got a man, it's Johnson. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Caught over the middle, it's Markway. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Johnson. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. With the win today, they're now bowl